Not to be impressed when you see entire houses being swept away by floodwaters in the west.
Fires stretch from one end of Texas to the other.
Tornadoes, a dozen tornadoes have already been spotted.
Liberals will say, well, if it's cold, it's global warming. If it's snowing, it's global warming. If it's hot, it's global warming. There's nothing that doesn't prove that it's global warming.
$1 billion.
2011 is now on track to be the most expensive year ever for weather-related damage.
A drought of historic proportions has hit Nepal.
The horror of raging wildfires has again returned to Russia.
They say it was like nothing they've ever seen before.
16 of the last 20 years are the hottest on record.
The science is not in. It is in.
No.
Stuart, quit saying that.
No, the debate is not over.
The globe is actually cooling and has been cooling since 2002.
The consensus is that there is no consensus.
I mean, how do you not?
Global warming is real.
The ice caps at the poles are not going to melt. The oceans are not going to flood the coast.
To self-implode.
I promise you, 20 years from today, I'll be the one that's laughing.
The worst that would happen is I just get really wet if I just stood in
ice and you bust your knee.
Place.
No, you fall, you try to run, you bang your knee on a piece of...
I have to get this picture.
The first time I worked with James...
This light won't last forever.
He pushes it, he's looking for something.
You do have rope in the car?
Yeah.
Go back and get whatever you have.
Okay.
All right, I'm almost certain to get wet, okay? In fact, I think I'm so certain to get wet, I'll take my boots off.
And it was very interesting because it was his first real encounter at looking at ice in that way. He really did fall in love with it.
There's this limitless universe of forms out there that is just surreal, otherworldly, sculptural, architectural, insanely, ridiculously beautiful. And that's when I thought, okay, the story is in the ice somehow.